In the ever-changing and often chaotic world we find ourselves in, maintaining an inner sanctuary of resilience has become a paramount concern for many. The philosophy of Stoicism offers unique insights and practical lessons on how to navigate the landscape of life while maintaining a sense of inner peace through self-control, rationality, and living a life of virtue. Here are 10 essential lessons from Stoicism that can help us keep calm and find peace in the midst of turmoil. 1. Self-reliance. It's dangerous to tie your sense of meaning in life to the opinions of others. When you fixate on things that are beyond your control, you become weak through dependence on external factors. As a result, you can be plunged into despair, envy, anger, or anxiety at a moment's notice. This core realization leads naturally to a path of self-sufficiency and self-reliance that Stoicism advocates. It teaches us to find strength within ourselves rather than the undulations of life, fostering empowerment in challenging situations and bolstering our sense of aliveness in daily living. 2. Focusing on our sphere of control. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we have the power to control our responses to them. By cultivating self-discipline, we can regulate our emotional reactions and avoid impulsive behavior. The ability, as well as willingness, to refocus on our sphere of control lays the foundation for many of the other points we will discuss. 3. Acceptance of the uncontrollable. Many key practices of Stoicism are methods to enable us to better accept the uncontrollable nature of life. We begin by identifying the levels of control we have over various phenomena and making a conscious effort to accept and clearly see what lies beyond our realm of control. This includes things like the weather, other people's words and opinions, and the downstream outcomes of our actions. By making peace with this inherent lack of control, we redirect our energies toward things within our sphere of control, freeing ourselves from unnecessary anxiety and frustration. 4. Distinguishing between perception and reality. The Stoics emphasize that our emotions are often the result of our interpretations of events rather than the events themselves. By learning to distinguish between our initial impressions and objective reality, we can approach situations with greater clarity and equanimity. 5. Negative visualization. This important Stoic practice involves envisioning worst-case scenarios, not to induce fear, but to mentally prepare ourselves for adversity. By contemplating challenges in advance, as well as how we would respond to them, we can reduce the shock factor and better manage our reactions when they do arise. 6. Amor fati, embracing fate. The concept of amor fati, or love of fate, is an important notion within Stoicism and a testament to the Stoic mindset. It asks us to accept and even embrace the circumstances that befall us rather than resisting or resenting them. As Epictetus famously said, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens. Then you will be happy." 7. Rational responses to emotions. The Stoics were acutely aware of the disruptive and sometimes destructive role that emotions often play in human existence. Instead of suppressing emotions, Stoicism advocates for examining them rationally by analyzing the underlying causes of our emotions. By doing so, we gain valuable self-knowledge that helps us better understand our reactions and choose how to respond in a manner that aligns with our values. 8. Cultivating equanimity. The Stoics believed that equanimity is possible even in the face of adversity, by seeing beyond what appears to be good fortune or misfortune. We should not become overly attached to positive outcomes or devastated by negative ones, despite what our emotional instincts might suggest. By doing this over time, we can achieve a more balanced and resilient view of reality, even when confronted with hurt, insult, or misfortune. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been." 9. Focus on virtue. The Stoics considered the cultivation of virtues, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, as central to leading a tranquil life. The Stoics believed all of these virtues were within our grasp, and that our compass through life should be to align our actions toward these virtuous ideals. By doing this, we can live with meaning and inner harmony. The focus on virtuous living is the Stoic path toward finding lasting contentment. 10. Gratitude and being aware of impermanence. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate gratitude for the present moment and to be mindful of the fleeting nature of life. In particular, we should be grateful for the miracle that is our own existence, and this fact should always be at the forefront of our minds when making decisions. Often, especially in today's digital society, we shield ourselves from the notion of death, but in doing so, we lose an important aspect of mindfulness for what it means to be human. By savoring what we have and recognizing the impermanence of things, we can develop a deeper sense of appreciation and serenity. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his book, Meditations, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." By incorporating these Stoic lessons into our lives, we begin to build a toolkit that can help us weather storms with grace and maintain a sense of calm in the face of adversity while fostering a meaningful, virtuous life. By recognizing the power of our own perceptions, practicing acceptance, and focusing on the development of our character instead of the external world, we can all become more stoic amidst life's ups and downs, cultivating a steadfast tranquility that can withstand the trials of the modern world.